Welcome back, everybody. This is Aaron from Sub-Zero Specialist. What we have here is a classic Sub-Zero model 500 series D-style handle. Commonly breaks like that. And these parts are no longer available. So what we're going to try to do here is we're going to try to weld. Now this is cast aluminum. Cast aluminum is very difficult to weld, but we're going to give it a shot and let's see what happens. Stand by. Okay, so what we've done here now is to clamp down this handle, and we're going to take a file and we're going to try to file in a groove in there to give this weld material a place to sit. We're going to very slowly file this down and just continue doing that until we get the right groove in there. Okay, stand by. Okay, we welded one end of this handle together here, and you can see the process of getting this all lined up properly and filing a little groove in there to give the weld material a place to settle. So I'm going to weld this end, and then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now we welded the back side. Looks pretty good. Now we'll do the face side of it where you're going to actually see. So we'll try to make it as neat a weld as possible, but I think it's more important that the handle holds together as opposed to its cosmetic appearance, because a weld is going to put a line on there. It's going to put a mark. You're going to be able to see it. But what's your option? They don't make these anymore. So you have to settle for whatever works. So we're going to file a little groove in both these ends and weld it, and then we'll see what it looks like when we're done. We could always file it down and polish it and make it look a little neater. Stand by. Okay, so we supported this handle with some spacers underneath here to keep it flat. Filed a little groove in here so the solder or the weld material has a place to sit, both sections. And so we're just taking a regular metal file here and creating this valley. It's just, enough to, first of all, you have to really make sure that aluminum is extremely clean before you even attempt to weld it. Otherwise, it won't stick. There's a lot of impurities, and they'll come to the surface when you heat it, and you have to be careful on how much heat you apply. So we're about ready to put some weld material on here. I'm going to wipe it down with some acetone, help clean out any oxidation that's on there, and also I'm going to clean my welding rod. Now I'm using an Everlast TIG welder. It's set at 125 amps, and I'm using pure argon gas. All right. Let me change glasses. Okay, here's the finished product. We could polish this, but I think the customer will be quite happy that this thing is, repaired, especially since you can't buy them anymore. Okay, so that's how you weld an aluminum cast handle. Any good welder should be able to do this with a good welding machine. And there you have it. This is the side that's exposed. This is the side that goes onto the door. So it doesn't look that bad. Okay. That's it. See you next time.